Electric dipole. The definition is two equal and opposite charges separated by a finite distance. If we consider two charges, let's consider this as a negative, this as a positive charge, and we consider this is an electric dipole. Di means two, and these are the two poles. Let's assume it's some parts. From the center, they are at equal distance that are considered to be A. And the distance, the total distance, the center of an electron to the center of a proton of positive charge, it is 2A. 2A. Okay. Now, we're going to learn about dipole moment. Now dipole moment is the same as electric dipole, but here we consider that the axial line that is joining from negative to positive, it's also showing its direction. In the dipole moment, we are more concerned about a direction. It's a vector quantity. So the direction of dipole moment is from negative to positive. Okay, so here if I need to draw a dipole moment, then I can write over here a small p and an arrow over it, and we can take the magnitude of either of the charge and the distance between them, that is our dipole moment. So p equals to 2a q. Okay, if the magnitude will be asked of charge and then the dipole moment, then we can also write 2aq simply. Now SI unit of an electric dipole moment. So SI unit can be seen over here directly. 2a is a length and q is a charge. So unit of charge is coulomb, denoted by capital C, and length is measured in meter, so it can be written here coulomb meter. Then we move to dipole fields. That electric field produced by a dipole, that is dipole field, and here we need to calculate its fields also. Dipole field are of two types. First is electric field at an axial point of a dipole. So we can see here. So here it is. Now if we will draw a seam, a dipole, okay, please emphasize over here, dipole. If I draw an imaginary line over here, axial line, then I will draw two charges over here. One is negative q charge, another is positive q charge, and the line joining in these two will take from the center, that is also a. Okay, both are A. Now from the center at a distance r, we take a test charge, okay, at point P. The distance is r. It is also a positive charge, test positive charge. If it is a positive, then the electrical field generated due to this positive, it will repelling. So what will we get over here? It will going to repel, then it will be in this direction. That is E positive q charge. And due to negative, it will going to attract and it will be in this direction. That is E negative q. Okay. Now we need to calculate the distance from positive to this negative, from this positive to this positive. If we consider this charge, then this small a will be added into the r part. R into a will get this total distance, that is r plus a for negative q charge. For positive, from this r we need to minus or subtract this part, will get this part over here. So we can say r minus a. Okay, so that's what we got. Now the formula for electrical field, we know that is E equals to KQ by R square. So same way we will going to find the electrical field for E for negative charge Q, and same way electrical field for positive Q charge. Okay, you think and tell me. Okay, I hope you guess it, and this what we get over here. So the positive electrical field is going in left side direction and this is going in right direction. If we imaginary draw a line over here, then it is a positive x-axis, this is negative x-axis. So according to this we take its direction. Okay, now we need to find out the resultant electric field. That means E equals to, we need to find total of this charge. अगर हम इसकी values रखते हैं, we put the values, what will we are going to get over here, just calculate it. Now from above I just place this values over here directly, +1, and this is minus electrical field, we get E axial total field. We can now take this common, KQ can be taken as common, and we will going to subtract this. Now we'll get this. Now take a common of this, that is square over here, R square minus A square. We'll take it as means R minus A whole square and R plus A whole square we need to take. So that means this considered to be A square and this considered to be B square, and then we can place this values, and then we need to cross multiply. Just calculate it and find it. So everyone will going to get this. Okay, and cross multiply we will get 4AR. Okay, now 4AR can be written as 2 into 2AR. Okay, this is what we know. But where we know that is 2AQ is known as electric dipole moment, that is P, and dipole moment is 2AQ. Okay, we can place with this. So what will we get over here? Okay, instead of this I have written 2, and 2AQ we write P. So this is our axial equation. In this we need to calculate a case over here. In this case we'll consider R should be very much greater than A. If it is placed at far point, that means R should be extended to a long distance as compared to this small distance. Okay, now we will neglect this, and what will we get over here? By this we can get over here is K 2P R, and applying we are neglecting this part. If we neglect this part, we can say over here that is R square whole square P, and this P can be also written as, this is a unit vector, K 2P R upon R raised to power 4 P direction. This R can be cancelled out, it would be 3. So E axial equals to K 2P upon RQ. Okay, if somebody asks you, then E is proportional to 1 by R cube in an axial. Okay, thank you.